You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Now it's time for Facts First.
He's come through with the goods, Slick Mick. Finally, here we go. There's yours, your facts, and here's my facts.
Come up with the goods.
Hot off the facts. Tell you what, keeps this up.
Hard to get good help these
Anyway,
days, isn't
doesn't
it?
matter.
Even AI.
Yeah, thanks, Mick. Now, we've got some full-on film facts here, okay? We've got 8 facts to go through, and I'm going to kick it off, Wibbles, with the first feature-length film filmed in Australia. Any ideas? You might know this one.
I do, because I'm a bit of a history buff.
Yes, right.
So, yeah, I would think it has something to do with Kelly, maybe. Ned Kelly, maybe?
I think you'd be right. So, it's called The Story of the Kelly Gang. It's from 1906, so a couple of years ago. It's a silent film about the bushranger Ned Kelly, obviously. Premiered in Melbourne on Boxing Day in 1906 and is widely recognised as the world's first feature-length film. Which I thought was interesting. I didn't know it was the world's first.
No, I didn't know that.
It's over an hour long, which at the time it was quite epic, right? I mean, that is a long one, but I've actually
like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, isn't it? Old school style.
The Ned Kelly trilogy. Yeah. He comes, Revenge of the Kellys. But I do want to say one thing. There is, in Australia, lots of big, oversized things. Some big dumb things. And in Maryborough, in North Queensland, there's actually a giant 7-metre tall Ned Kelly statue. Did you know that?
No, I didn't
I've been there. It looks awful.
That doesn't really make sense if you know your history, does it, Sean?
Not really, given that was all in Glenrowan in Victoria, and we're talking about Maryborough, North Queensland. But the reason it's there is because it's actually at the front of a service station called Kelly's Roadhouse.
Ah, that's the connection.
There you go. It's on the Bruce Highway, but built in 1992. It's a big dumb thing, but anyway, Ned Kelly. What's fact number 2?
Number 2 here. According to Mick here, we've got the first film ever aired in Australia. So, short motion pictures on an Edison kinetoscopes in Sydney in 1894. So, audiences paid to watch individual clips, mind you, through a viewing box. Projected screenings began shortly after in 1896. Through exact titles are less definitively recorded.
So we don't know exactly what they were watching, but that's pretty interesting.
A lot of clips, yeah.
To think that's the 1800s.
Yeah, 1896.
Movies have been around a long time in different formats.
They have, yeah.
Fact number 3 here, Chris, is highest paid Australian actors in the modern era. Ooh. Now, I don't have any statistics. I mean, I think Slick Mick's a little dark on us at the moment, so he's not really giving us a great...
Truths,
I don't know what he's... But we've got 3 names here, and you'll recognise all these. It's How Big Is Your Ackman?
Oh,
it's
how
huge.
big?
It's huge, Ackman.
It's huge.
Nicole Kidman and Chris Hemsworth. All very big Australian names. They've all ranked among top earners globally, thanks to Hollywood blockbusters, endorsements and brand deals, particularly Marvel films. Hugh Jackman and Chris Hemsworth, mate. Marvel films.
I mean, outside of that, what have they really done?
Oh, Jackman's done a fair few.
He's done
Chris Hemsworth's kind of, he's Thor. That's
he's
kind
Thor,
of it,
that's
right?
it, he's Thor.
But anyway, that kind of ties into the next fact, I think.
Good on you, son. You've done well.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, well played, sir. And take it every day of the week. Now, highest grossing Australian film. No surprises here. Have a guess. What do you think?
I already know.
I think you know.
I already know. It's Crocodile Dundee.
It's got to be Mick. How big's your knife, mate?
How big?
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. So Crocodile Dundee from 1986 earned around $50 million roughly in the Australian box office. Became an international sensation. So
Paul Hogan had to be a high-paid actor too. When you think about high-paid
Yeah.
actors, he had to be making some serious dollars.
He had to, yeah.
Off that film particularly.
Well, he became a global figure after those movies, right?
Definitely.
What did they make? 3 of those, 4 of those? I can't remember. But there's a few of them.
Yeah. Hoax. Good on your Hoax.
Good on your Hoax.
The first drive-in cinema in Australia.
Oh yes, I remember those.
It's called the Skyline Drive-In in Burwood in Victoria. It's in Melbourne. Opened on the 18th of February 1954, kicking off Aussie driving craze. There were so many drive-ins when we were little kids.
Yeah.
But not so many now.
No,
that brings us to the next fact.
It does. That's a good segue. So, last or still operating drive-ins. So, drive-ins are rare, but they do still exist. There's a couple out there. A bit like Pizza Hut. They're quite rare, but they're out there.
Very similar.
Dromna 3 Drive in Victoria, 1962, and Cooper Pedy Drive in SA, 1965, are some of the oldest still operating drive-ins, keeping up the tradition and keeping movies alive. That was great. Remember the old school you used to put the speaker inside the car? Now
Yeah.
you just tune into the radio, I think.
People these days would only know drive-in cinemas from watching films
yeah.
and seeing them
Yeah.
based in the past, which is kind of a bit sad. There's a couple more facts here before we move on. What is considered the greatest film of all time? Now, this is a universally
It
kind of
is.
agreed upon thing.
I
don't know if I
I
agree.
don't get it. Yeah.
I don't know if I agree. But people always talk about it. Citizen Kane, 1941. It's frequently cited by critics, filmmakers, and historians as the greatest film ever made. It's a massive call. Its innovative storytelling, cinematography, and narrative structure set a benchmark for cinema worldwide. I did study cinema film as a second part of my degree at university, and mate, lecturers couldn't get enough of it.
I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I have seen it, and
Look, cinematography for its time, I will agree,
I
yes.
get it.
But certainly a film like King Kong, 1933,
Yeah.
a film like Dracula,
yeah, anything.
the Universal films from the back in that time period of the 30s. Like,
Well, King Kong was. You go back to those old King Kongs, the old stop motion, and
Ray
that was-
Harryhausen and stuff.
Incredible. Some of
Well,
that
I was
stuff.
Willis O'Brien, but nevertheless, but that's the thing. I don't know if Citizen Kane's, I think, the greatest film of all time, but
Hasn't got my gong. Sounds like it hasn't got your gong either.
No.
So we've just gone from considered the greatest film into considered the worst film of all time. So I've never seen this one, but it's Plan 9 from Outer Space, released in 1959, directed by Ed Wood. It's often labelled the worst film ever made, famously plagued by bad acting, cheap effects, and baffling plot decisions. Yet it's beloved because it's so bad, it's become a cult classic. I can think of another cult classic.
It's beautiful. I love it. I actually think it's a great film. And I also like the film Ed Wood, starring Johnny Depp, which is the movie
Never seen
about
it.
making Plan 9 from Outer Space. Edward D. Wood Jr. Go and watch both of those, and you'll see, I guess, the way not to make a feature-length film in Plan 9 from Outer Space, and then how to make a movie about the making of a film that's absolutely terrible. So, very good stuff.
I think there's another contender there.
I think there is, and I think I know where you're going with this.
Where do you think I'm going?
Perhaps The Room?
I did not.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
The Room, another classic. Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau and his classic The Room,
illustrious movie.
which also has a film made about
does.
that as well. What's
does.
that called? I can't remember now.
I don't know, but I'm sure we'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah,
We'll
good
have a
stuff,
clip.
good stuff. All right, look, that's enough for facts first. I think we should move on. Thanks, Mick, for finally getting them to us. That's been a mix of Aussie cinema first legends, some nostalgia, some good shit in there. I quite enjoyed
Good
that.
stuff, yeah.
But you know what? I reckon it's time that you and I actually talked about our personal favourites.
Absolutely.
Here's our
Can't
top
wait.
fives.
Yes.